Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Man, We're Too Old for This, here on the Nerd Turtle Network. I'm your host, the experience of some call Jason, and with me today is...
The Blurred Dawn of the Ville, the Todd Father.
CDO-113, the droid you're looking for.
And today we're going to talk about some news. We're going to start off with Ezra Miller's inability to keep his hands off of women. And not in the usual kind of, Hollywood playboy sort of thing. Yeah. So he was, let's see, this is for the second time in
this is the second time this month
that he has been. That's right.
But it's third time overall
that we know of.
Well, now he wasn't arrested. Well, let's get this stuff in order. So Ezra Miller was arrested in Hawaii 2 times this month. Let's see, and this time he threw a chair at a woman, I believe.
Yes, he threw a chair at a woman and busted her head open.
Yeah, causing a half-inch cut. The New York Times reports. But he was arrested. It was 1:30 in the morning. So I'm going to assume at a club or something, but I'm not sure. And then March 28th, he was charged with disorderly conduct and harassment after an incident at a bar.
Yeah, it had something to do with a woman in karaoke or something like that.
Let's see. CNN cites police statement saying Miller began yelling obscenities while bar patrons sang karaoke, then grabbed the microphone from a 23-year-old woman singing karaoke, and later lunged at a 30-year-old man playing darts. So it's not just women. He goes crazy on everybody.
And one of the articles I saw said he has had several notable meltdowns on the set of the DC's Flash movie. So he's not exactly the most stable individual by the sound of it with his temper.
Yeah, and he chokeslammed a woman on video.
He was apparently staying with a Hawaiian couple, reportedly the ones that bailed him out after the karaoke incident. They later filed a restraining order against him, saying the actor burst into the bedroom and threatened him.
Yep.
Saying, "I will bury you and your slut wife," in quotes.
Yeah.
So, bit the hand that fed him, huh?
Looks like it. Let's see. The complaint against Miller also says the actor stole things from the couple. But that's all allegedly.
Yeah. Well,
it's in the report, so but
yeah, and a lot of this is Warner Brothers showing up and making things go away.
Yeah. I would be curious if when he was originally arrested for all this, if they did a breathalyzer or a drug test on him to see what was in his system, or did they just plain blood test to see what his chemical balance was? Because whether you're on or off certain medications, it can affect those kind of things.
Well, that would probably be in the report.
Yeah.
I don't know that a publicly accessible report would have, medication you're on if you were prescribed for it. But it would say if he was drunk or if he was, high on something illegal.
And the thing is, I'm not let's give motherfuckers an excuse. Because that's the trick. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. While I was one of the first ones to go, that's a bunch of bullshit. That was a punk move for him doing that. They act like that motherfucker, that was the worst damn thing in the world. But that was to another dude. This motherfucker done jumped on 3 women.
Yeah.
Point blank.
There's nothing excused.
That's not drunk. That's not high. That's a fucking pattern.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is not the first time he's done that. And you go back several years and then he's blowing up on sets. It's like you
don't know how to act.
Yeah.
If he was black, they'd be calling him a thug by now.
Yeah.
They'd have called him a thug when he chokeslammed that woman.
Yeah, that was the one back in 2020 in Iceland, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a pattern. That's a pattern.
Yeah.
He has a pattern of jumping on women.
But for some reason, Warner Brothers seems to be trying to cover for him.
They cover for Amber Heard.
Yeah. That's true.
They have no pressure on Amber Heard. Hell, once that tape came out, she sounds like a stereotypical abuser. She gaslighting Johnny Depp, all kinds of shit on that on that recording. And they just seem to have a thing of sticking by smacking McBeat down. You beat the shit out of somebody, and if your movie did, hell, they let it slide.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
In the case of Miller, he gonna fuck around and run into the right one. Because he's gonna jump on some chick and that's there with a dude, that dude gonna whoop his ass. Somebody need to put their damn hands on him.
Well, as far as the latest couple that shit happened to, if I've bailed you out of jail and you kick my door in and say,
Jesse's going back to jail.
Jesse's going back to jail or the morgue, because, that stand my ground, you damn straight I'm going to.
Well, I'm not sure Hawaii's a stand your ground state, but yeah, if I had something handy to defend myself with, and you come running and shouting that weird crap, yeah, you're getting defended against.
At the very least, I'm giving you the gift of hands. And like I said, I think that's what he needs. I think the reason why he's doing that kind of shit is, like I said, he ain't running the right one.
Yeah.
He knows in his mind, he knows he can act like that with impunity because nothing bad's gonna happen to him. They ain't gonna throw his ass in jail where he needs to be. And for some reason, somebody ain't touching his ass up.
Well, I saw this. This was a comment from another quote unquote civilian type thing when it was posted. And the person goes, because of his particular and or pronouns,
yeah,
he thinks he's invulnerable and there's no consequences to what he does because he'll fall back on, well, they don't respect who I am as a they-them individual.
Well, that and being just a famous Hollywood star, I mean.
Yeah, because if a normal person...
there's a lot of that, too.
You're going to be in jail awaiting arraignment. And he's not because, well, they've kind of tried to...
They're protecting his ass. Yeah. That's the reason why I'm saying it's one of those things where I don't think the system is going to do what they need to do. And somebody in them women's life need to touch that motherfucker. That's literally one of them kind of things where, like my grandmother said, hell, even if I have to go to jail, they make jail for people. You ain't gonna touch my girl and throw chairs. The minute that chair hit her, that's your ass.
Yeah.
Me and you going, you best be the Flash, because I'm about to get up in that ass of yours. That's some bullshit.
And not in the way he would.
Not in the way that you might enjoy. Yeah, that's some bullshit. I don't have no patience for dudes who go around beating on girls. That's a punk move.
I'll say this: when I was in high school, there were several of us that all went to the same school, and there was a fast food place that we were at. And this one guy, his ex-girlfriend was sitting there with a guy from another school, further down in the thing, and he went over to say something to her because he hadn't gotten over. She said something pissed him off, and he threw a soft drink in her face. Just a soft drink, mind you. The guy she was on a date with, I think it was like their first or second date, stood up one punch, knocked him out cold. That's what's going to have to happen.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to apply consequences. Because it's one of those kind of things where some tell me he crazy, but he crazy like a fox. He knows where to get crazy, who to get crazy with, when to get crazy. Well, I can go on the set and act a goddamn fool because ain't nobody going to do nothing to me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Ezra Miller, ain't nobody going to do nothing to me. You touch me, it's a hate crime or some shit. Something in his head got him fixed where he figures
he
can do this bullshit and get by with it.
Yeah, he's got that prima donna syndrome as
and he's being proven right because he keeps doing this shit and he keeps getting by with it. Somebody gonna have to fold his ass. That's literally it. That's all there is to it. Somebody, when he does that to their lady, he beat his motherfucking ass.
As my grandma used to say, don't go looking for a fight, but when someone puts one in your lap, make sure you hang them out on a string like dirty laundry.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's pure spoil. Yeah, like I said, he's doing the shit with impunity, and there's no excuse for it. It's not like he knows he ain't doing it, because 3 times, that's a fucking pattern. That is a goddamn pattern. He's into beating women.
And this is just what's been reported. If he's doing
God,
this,
God knows what the hell he's been doing. But
and there's plenty of other stuff. Like I mentioned to you off camera, there's been like 10 reports against him while he's been in Hawaii throwing people at a gas station, refusing to leave at the sidewalk area of a restaurant, arguing with people. Yeah, so then it goes into the one in Iceland where he chokeslammed that woman.
Yeah, it's literally time after time after time he's showing you this motherfucker don't know how to act. You don't know how to act.
Well, my wife, she likes to watch a lot of cop shows and the legal shows on TV, you know, the quote unquote, real life stuff. And you watch that show enough and you hear the cops and the sheriff's deputies talk about, we've been called out to this house 12 times and now we got blood on the scene. How many times does he have to act up before Warner Brothers and other things just go wash our hands of him? You out of work.
But the trick is, damn out of work. How damn many people he got to harass and bash and beat up and shit for somebody throw his half ass in jail?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Literally what the fuck jail is for.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. He's got these companies protecting him. If you ain't working for me, I ain't paying a legal team for you. I ain't paying you salary. You act like that, you need to go somewhere else. Because I ain't putting up with it.
And something could come from this latest one because I think it's still ongoing. He's just been bailed out.
And see that, and there's another thing. Most normal folks, if you get arrested and you out on bail and you commit a crime, while you out on bail, you go to jail. You don't get bail again. That's it.
Yeah,
you go to jail.
Well, that's the trick with this couple. Is it doesn't sound like they press charges. They just got a restraining order on him. I mean, if I was them, I'd have been pressing charges, but.
Yeah. Let Joe Q Public be out on bail and do something to where somebody put a restraining order on them that ain't from that first case and see what happened to your ass.
Yeah, you go back.
That's just it. When you out on bail, you got to be on your P's and Q's because if you don't, they rescind that shit, you go to jail. You don't get second bail. First bail is that extra life. When you die from that one, you gone. It's very back for blood.
Well, so that's my point about these studios, protecting him. Like
the trick is, I don't see how the hell the studio is protecting you from something like that because it's that's who the fuck are you paying off? Because that's you'd have to pay off the court. That ain't the victim that you paying off.
No.
You have to pay off a damn judge because that judge should send your happy ass back to jail.
You could potentially pay off the victims for them to drop the charges, I guess.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure how that works, but
it would have to be an out of settlement.
Yeah,
out of court settlement. But still, you do certain things and the cops process that.
Especially when you talk about assaults and shit. Because that's violent crime. That's not harassment or some kind of shit. That's violent crime. I mean, putting your damn hands on people.
You trespass on my property and I just call the cops. They say, well, we got him off your property. Do you want to press charges? And I go, no. Then he's just basically gotten off with a slap on the wrist. But if you...
Yeah, but but there's a report of what he did. So if it keeps up,
someone comes on your property and hits you. Yeah, that's assault. That's a crime that they're going to process him for, whether I say yeah or no.
And the trick is, if you got the person for trespassing and you don't press charges, but they come back on you and you hit them again, a lot of times they're gonna take you in for that because they show that you ain't learning your lesson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and if you have them kicked off your property, and they come back, it's flat out trespassing. Because they had been told, don't come, don't step on my property.
Well, they doing that with this fucker, but hell, he touching people up. Yeah, they'll keep letting him off until he finally goes and touches the right one, and then when something fucked up happens to him, just take that L. That's all I can say about that. Just you hold on to this, because ain't like you ain't earned it.
Yeah. Here's a tissue for them crocodile tears you're going to be crying, because when the karma catches up with you.
Yeah, because they will. They'll keep letting him do that shit till he runs up in the right one, and then when something fucked up happens to him, then you be whining. Well, you should have stopped him back here. Because like I said, everybody ain't gonna put up with that shit.
No.
God knows, hell, he hit a woman that was close to me. That's his ass. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Yeah.
He'd ate that damn chair.
And you let him do that to the wrong person, and it may be one of those things where Ezra who? Because he'd been disappeared. You know, there's been.
Yeah, let him do that to somebody, to the girlfriend or wife of somebody that's, armed at the time. Which, I don't know what the gun laws in Hawaii are. He might be fairly safe there, but it could go very badly for him if he hit the wrong target. Though, honestly, legally speaking, it shouldn't go bad for him this time because he has definitely got that pattern set up. But anyway, I think we've tread all the ground we're going to tread with this one. Jumping to completely unrelated news. Todd, what is happening with the Marvel Legends front?
This past Tuesday, their live stream, they have unveiled their new packaging, which is something that they said there was new packaging coming. I think about a year and a half ago. They said that they were going to be unveiling new packaging, and this last live stream, they unveiled it with their Spider-Man, their 60th anniversary Spider-Man stuff, and the collector community, myself included, have basically responded with a resounding, "Oh hell no, this ain't gonna work." What they have basically done is gotten rid of the plastic, so you can no longer see the figure. They have a picture of the figure on the front of the box, but you have no way to inspect what's in there.
Well, they're tired of the collectors going in and leaving all the ones with the derpy eyes.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you have that, and then you have a swappers contingency of the collector's market where they basically go in and take the Build-A-Figure piece out, or they go in and take that Spider-Man out and leave you a brand new bottle of water or some shit in it. They do all kinds of mix matching figures and mix matching parts. They go and buy it, take it home, take out what they want, stick in whatever they can, and then bring it back. And for some god awful reason, Target and Walmart are giving their money back for that shit, and then put it on the shelf. Yeah. Well, with this,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say with the clear plastic covering on it, at least you as the purchaser can look at it and make sure it's the right one.
Now they're doing this with this stuff that they announced Tuesday because all of it is fan channel stuff, so it's stuff that you had to order anyway. So you already had that risk of you may have one with derpy eyes, or you may have one that's broken, or you won't have something that's swapped out potentially.
Okay, so this new packaging is not something that's going.
We don't know that yet. This is just the first place that you've seen it, and if knowledge of Hasbro is anything, if the past is prologue, they put it out on a fan channel thing to check the reaction. The reaction to this is overwhelmingly negative. I think if the collector community keeps their mouth shut, you'll have this shit hanging up on Walmart. And the second it's up on Walmart, you fucked.
Yeah, because 10 figures drop, they're gonna run out and grab them 10 figures and then bring it back with 15,
God knows what
15-year-old Power Rangers.
That God knows what in there. And it's something that they already do with your bigger Transformers. Like Galvatron, you couldn't see it. Rodimus Prime, you couldn't see it. But like Optimus, you could. But yeah, they've changed the packaging. Yeah, they're doing that shit in the Transformers thing where it's just box art. And you've had stories of people that bought that $100 Rodimus Prime and opened it up, and it was a damn bottle of Aquafina and some scraps and shit in there. And it hurts the men on card people because the whole reason why you don't open it, but you still want to see the damn figure.
Yeah.
If I just want a picture of the damn figure, hell, I just take a picture of the figure and print it out, and hell, stick it on my wall.
Yeah. I prefer my figures in package. I got them up on the shelf. I'll display one group for a while, and then I'll swap them out for something else that's newer. But I'm 51 years old. I don't get them out and play with them. You know, I like them in package. And if I can't see them, and I don't know for sure that that's what I'm getting, that's probably going to be the last of the figures I get.
Yeah, if that's where they're going with this, I can see that. I can see Legends not lasting another couple years because you got that and the prices on them damn things for everything that they dropped Tuesday. You talking about $33? Toad was $33. Hell, that Venom Null 2-pack is $77.99. Yeah, and it's in a box. So you talking about, so if you really got it in your head that somebody's gonna pay $30, $33 plus for something sight unseen, that's your damn man.
See,
Yep. They priced me out.
Jennifer is, she's a big horror fan. And so here recently I bought her a couple of horror figures. And, they're in a box, but the lid of the box, the front panel of the box opens, got a little Velcro thing, and it opens, and you can see the figure through the translucent plastic. So you can either display it with the box closed or the little door panel open, and you can see the figure. And I got the right.
Everybody's figuring that they're gonna go the way of Fortnite because Hasbro does Fortnite, and Fortnite has like the little window where you can see, but it's just like kind of the top of the figure. But that ain't gonna work with Legends because Legends have Build-A-Figures, and people will go in there and take them goddamn Build-A-Figure pieces out.
Yep.
They will take them out, bring that shit back. It's like this. If I was a dishonest person, when the Shang-Chi wave came out, if it was in some shit like that, I'd have built my Mr. Hyde and brought all them damn figures back. Because I don't want one of them. I'd have paid for them, took them home, opened them, taken Mr. Hyde out, sealed them bastards back up, and brought them back.
Yeah.
Has the collector community started responding yet?
Yes. A lot of us were responding as the live stream was going on, basically going, no, this ain't gonna work. That's too much money for something I cannot see. And in the different Marvel Legend groups on Facebook and stuff, you're seeing more and more people going, yeah, I think I'm about out. If this is where they're going, I'm out.
Yeah. I tell you right now, if that's how they start bringing them all out, I'm done.
Yeah.
I am not going to pay $30 for a box art and not be able to see the damn figure. Like I said.
And to be honest, at $30 a pop,
I'm
about out anyway. That at $30 a figure, that's making a Build-A-Figure just, hell, I can go get Hot Toys for that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there are literally higher end quality toys out there, hell, for less than that. So, if it becomes, you got to pay $40 a figure, and then there's 7 figures in a wave, but I'm not doing all that. You kiss my ass. I don't care what they put out.
Yeah. They're doing the thing of...
It's greed. Yeah, it's sheer greed because Todd McFarlane, for all the things that I do not like, his toy man, they $19. It's a 7-inch figure for $19.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that his bigger figures, with all the shit that you get with them, are costing more than your 6-inch figure that, hell, half of them are repaints. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. They're doing the thing of pricing themselves out of the market and giggling about it, basically.
Yeah.
Todd and I have to remember when, hell,
it was $7.
Yeah, you can buy a figure for $7 and, giggle your ass all the way to the damn thing. And, you and Todd both walked in one day when I had 8, 9 figures stacked up in the buggy. And it was like, found them, and I went home smiling. Now, I ain't buying 7 figures in
not in the trunk.
That'd be,
Yeah.
$4.
Prices are going to go up. Prices are going to go up over time, just kind of the way it is. But with Hasbro, it's been a really just unreasonable jump after jump after jump.
Hasbro's prices have jumped 2 or 3 times in a year.
Yeah.
And that's just it. You price yourself out because there's nobody I want bad enough to pay $40 for a 6-inch figure. You know, that's what ran me out of Marvel Universe at the end of the line, is they were wanting too much for a little 3 3/4 inch figure. It's the reason why I don't buy Star Wars figures anymore. It's the reason why, hell, I didn't really get into G.I. Joe, because, hell, when you come talking about army build, G.I. Joe is built for army builders. Dude, I'm not paying $22 a damn figure to have more than one fucking, you know, I get like my mom on that shit. You'd be lucky if I buy one of these sons of bitches. So it's greed.
Yeah.
It's all it is. It's just sheer, flat out greed.
Heck, if I was a parent and my kid come like, I want 4 of these, you better be cutting some yards.
Christmas.
Because, I mean...
Christmas.
Yeah.
That would be when, if I had a kid, that would be when they get the majority of their legends, would be Christmas. Something where I'm going to spend, $100, $150 on your Christmas. And that's all, and hell, that ain't, these days, that ain't a whole set.
No.
That's not a whole set of legends. So, like I said, it's been a thing. Marvel Legends have been my joy, and like I told Jason off camera one time, the toys were the only things I was still into, and it looked like they about to adios me out of that. So I guess it's time for me to finally grow the fuck up, because I don't like the books. The movies are going down shit creek, and they are literally pricing me out of the toys. So,
Well, at least you can still buy the occasional Batman, because they'll be reasonably priced.
Yeah,
that is the ones, because McFarlane is the one.
Yeah, McFarlane's the one in them. Yeah, but yeah, that's just like I said, it's just one of the kind of things where it'd be like, well, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Be curious to see if Hasbro responds to the blowback, and how much blowback there is. But
well, there's a lot of talk online. The thing that's going to be interesting is if it hits them in the pocketbook. Now, I know last year McFarlane beat Hasbro in the action figure thing. They made more money because it's a cheaper fucking figure, and hell, if you pay $40 for a McFarlane figure, it's huge.
Yeah,
it's that thing like that big ass swamp thing that we saw. It's huge. $40 for a Marvel Legends, shit. God knows what the hell you're gonna get.
Yeah. By this time next year, that might be what they're charging.
Well, like I said, it's what they're on their way to now, because they're going, well, I know I listened to a guy yesterday who was basically going, well, the kind of branch figures, they always cost more. And he used you remember when they did the Infinity Saga anniversary figures? Yeah, look how damn on the fucking shelf too.
Yeah.
Nope, them damn things, a lot of them damn things didn't sell till they went on clearance. And hell, this places like Best Buy online, you can still get them motherfuckers. Because people say, shit, I'm not paying that damn much for this damn figure. You got your damn mind.
Anyway, we'll probably just go ahead and wrap here. Because I think we're to the point that we're just kind of repeating ourselves now.
Well, maybe as many times as we've repeated it, the toy companies go, you know what?
Maybe they're serious.
Yes, I'm sure they've got people specifically assigned to find out what we think of things.
They should.
Yeah, sure.
So anyway, if you're out there and you have an opinion on anything we said, let us know. You can leave a comment below. You can drop us a line at thenerdeternal@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook. Anywhere you want to get in touch with us, we'll be happy to respond. That's it for this week. So until next week, I've been your host, the experience that some call Jason, and with me today has been
the Todd Father,
CDO 113.
And we will see y'all next week.